What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Family, man, we have to grow up emotionally. Man, tomorrow, um, what, the 14th, I believe, Friday, whatever it is, March um, 14th, I believe it is, we'll be going live at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Again, we'll be going live 6:30 Eastern Standard Time on Friday. Man, you're not gonna want to miss that. Then we're going in. That whole live stream is we're gonna be going in, talking about enemies. We have no enemies. As chosen ones, we have no enemies. I don't care what your preacher telling you. I don't care what your president tell you. I don't care what your politicians tell you. As chosen ones, we have no enemies. We've got to grow the fuck up. We're going in tomorrow. Again, that's going to be on the live stream tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Man, but truth is, we ain't ready. We ain't ready. You know what I mean? We're not ready for what we want. We're not ready for all the talk that we be talking. We be talking and gassing our shit up. We be hyping ourselves up. And the truth is, we ain't ready. You talk like you ready for your king. You talk like you ready for your queen. You talk like you ready for that financial blessing. You talk like you ready for that breakthrough. But the truth be told, we ain't nowhere close to being ready. The great majority of us. Some of us are kind of close. But the great majority of us, we're not ready. We're nowhere close to being ready. What am I saying? So many of us, we still have this victim mentality. So many of us, we still want to play the blame game. So many of us, we still want to shift the focus off of our faults, off of what we've done wrong, and put it on what everybody else did. But they did this, they said this, and da 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 da, and all the stupid shit. That's because you ain't ready to grow the fuck up emotionally. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Everybody ain't ready to grow up. Everybody ain't ready to level up. We talk about leveling up. And the truth be told, the great majority of us only leveling up we're really talking about is financially. Because we haven't put in the work to level up spiritually. We haven't put in the work to level up emotionally. So the only level up that most of us could do is financially. It is what it is. We got to call a spade a motherfucking spade and keep it real. We got to learn to be honest with ourselves. So many of us, we're not ready for a king. We're not ready for a queen. Why? Because we still addicted to sex. And we still want to fuck what we want to fuck when we want to fuck it. Whether it belong to somebody else or not. We got to grow up. We got to understand and be able to see who we are. And recognize the shit that we got in us. So many of us, man, will bag anything. And the only reason why we ain't really having sex is because it ain't an option for you. Nobody want to fuck you right now. Nobody want to deal with your shit right now. For whatever reason. And so it's easy to talk about I've been celibate, and the truth is you ain't really had no options. You ain't really had no offers. Ain't nobody really pursuing you. Ain't nobody really interested in you. We ain't ready to have these tough conversations and be honest like this. We want to keep sugarcoating shit. We want to keep hiding behind our mask of spirituality. We want to keep hiding behind religion. And it is what it is. Do what the fuck you do. You could stay there as long as you want to. That's your choice. But when you're really ready to grow the fuck up, can't nothing stop you. When you're really ready to grow the fuck up, no one can stop you from growing up. Nothing can stop you from dealing with your pain and your trauma and your bullshit but you. But you. You're the only one can stop your growth and development. You're the only one that can cause your growth and development. We got to grow up. We got to learn to accept the responsibility and accountability for who the fuck we are. But again, everybody ain't ready to do that because everybody ain't emotionally mature enough to do that. Everybody ain't emotionally mature enough to sit back and say, damn, you know what? I've had some great offers in life and I fucked it up. I've had a lot of opportunities in life and I damaged them and I ruined them because of my bullshit. I've had great people walk in my life and I fucked them off. I blew them off. I chased them away. I beat them down or whatever the fuck you did is used them and abused them. Whatever it is you did. Because you wasn't ready to grow the fuck up emotion. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You're going to learn. You're going to learn. Every one of us, we're going to learn. The question is, how much bullshit are we going to have to go through in order for us to finally learn? How much bullshit are we going to have to go through in order for us to finally start growing the fuck up? What most of us do, we put band-aids on shit. We're like a rubber tire. You get a flat, and most of us, what we'll do is we'll go get some fucking uh, uh, fix it, you know what I mean? And we'll put a patch on that shit and we'll keep moving. And we think the tire's fixed. And all we did was just put a band-aid on it. That's what the great majority of us do with our growth and quote unquote growth and development. We don't grow the fuck up. We never fucking heal. We just put a band-aid on it and keep it moving. Not even understanding we're still in survival mode. Not even understanding we ain't even came close to fucking healing. We ain't even came close to fucking dealing with our shit. And we think we're healing. We think we're growing. When all we're doing is patching ourselves up. But we're not dealing with the fucking issue. And all that's happening is that tire or whatever it is getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. It's no longer capable of reaching its full potential because it's been hurt. And that hurt has never really been fixed. It's just been patched up just to keep going. And that's what we do in survival mode. That's real shit. We never really deal with the shit. We'll jump out of relationships and we won't jump in another relationship and we think we're healing. We think we're growing up. And the truth is, you won't jump in another relationship because you're scared. You won't jump in another relationship because you're tired of the bullshit, but you won't deal with your bullshit. You're tired of dealing with other people's bullshit. You're tired of being vulnerable to somebody else. You're tired of being used and abused by somebody else. You're tired of being taken advantage by somebody else, but you won't deal with the shit that's causing you to be used. You won't deal with the shit that's causing you to be taken advantage of. You won't deal with the shit that's within you that puts you in that freaking issue to even be attached to that person in the first place. It's easy to blame everybody else. But what was it about you that had you attracted to them in the first place? What was it about you that put you on their vibration, that put you on their frequency? See, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to deal with that shit. We'd much rather blame the other person because it's easier to sit back. Him and fuck these women, they ain't shit. Fuck these sorry ass dudes, they ain't shit. And we'll miss out on the greatest blessings that the universe has for us because we've cut all men off, because we've cut women off, because of our shit, because we've been damaged, because we've been hurt. We've got to grow the fuck up. But the truth is, we ain't ready. We want money. We're tired of being broke and frustrated, robbing Peter to pay Paul. We're tired of all that bullshit. We're tired of going to these check cashing places and all this other stupid ass shit, borrowing money from people to payday. And we're tired of this shit. But we won't deal with the issue that causes us to be in that situation in the first place. What is it about our financial planning? What is it about our spending habits that puts us in that situation? And then we're always pleading and begging God for more money. And we've never learned how to manage properly the amount of money we already have. We've never learned to live within our means on the level we're on. But then we want a substantial blessing. And so we think, man, I just got to get promotion. And I'm not knocking promotions. I got to advance in the company. I got to do this. I got to do this. Get more money coming in. And I'm not knocking that. Get more money coming in. But you better learn how to manage the money you already have coming in. Because the more money you have coming in, the bigger the chaos is going to be. If you never learn how to manage what you already have. If you never learn how to properly utilize what you have. And the great majority of us, we've never done that. The great majority of us, we live in a lack mentality. There's not enough good men. There's not enough good women. There's not enough good paying jobs. That's lack. It is what it is. We could sit back and talk about there's not enough love in the world. There's not enough kind people in the world. There's not enough light workers and healers in the world. There's not enough truth tellers in the world. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. The truth is that comes from your mentality of lack. It's a vibration. It's a frequency that you live on. You're not even that you exist on. Because you haven't even learned how to live. You're just existing. That's all you've ever done was just exist. Because you've never put in the work to learn how to live. How to live in peace and harmony with yourself. How to live in peace and harmony with humanity. How to have joy. how to be a beacon of love. This is living. We'll have to talk about that deeper. How to live. We're going to have to talk about that deeper. Because the great majority of people don't know how to live. We know how to survive. And we thrive in our chaos. And we think we're living. We thrive in our chaos. And we think we're successful. But we've never learned how to live. Because the truth be told, we're not ready to learn how to live. That's why the great majority of us don't have any peace. That's why the great majority of us don't have any joy. Because we're not ready for it. We're not ready to do the work in order to bring peace and joy into our lives. Because we're in survival mode. That's all we know how to do. And that's why so many people, especially in the spirituality movement and in religion, they go into spirituality because they've been broken and hurt and damaged and blah, 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 blah. All this crap that's happened to them. And they've never healed from it. They've never dealt with it, really. And so they go into spirituality, get tarot and oracle and charms and pendulums and all this other stuff. They go into religion and get the Bible and Jesus and all this other stuff. And then they just start pimping that. They just start hustling that. They start peddling that. And they think they're thriving when they're still in survival mode. They're not dealing with the shit. They've allowed their energy to be fixated and to be changed from their pain and suffering and their trauma to this new thing. Where there's Jesus, where there's Buddha, where there's Yahweh, whatever it is, where there's tarot, oracle, charms, whatever. They just changed their focus. But they never dealt with the issues. They've changed their focus. But they've never learned how to heal. They changed their focus. But they never face the monster in the mirror. And so they look and they're expecting tarot to be their savior. Oh, this has blessed me so much and it's made me so intuitive and da 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 da. You were always intuitive, you just didn't know it. But that's not helping you fix your fucking shit. That's not helping you deal with the fucking monster you've become. We get into religion. We'll get Jesus. And we'll still be combative and angry and hostile, but now we're beating the hell out of people with Jesus. Now we're beating the hell out of people and judging people and putting people down with Jesus. Now we're using the scriptures to blast people and to slap the shit out of people because we still got anger issues. We still got all these unresolved fucking bullshit going on within us that we've never learned how to deal with and resolve. And now we call it righteous indignation when the reality is still bullshit. It's unresolved fucking trauma. And you're still in survival mode. And that's why we'll go to war over fucking religion. We'll go to war over the scriptures. We'll go to war over Jesus. You don't believe what I believe? Well, damn you, and you're going to hell and that. Well, stupid shit. Stupid ass shit. Because we won't grow the fuck up emotionally and deal with our shit. It is what it is. And it's going to be what it's going to be. I hope and pray that says something to encourage you, to inspire you, or to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Thank you for rocking out with me. Happy healing. Peace.